Welcome back to Lost Odyssey. In the last episode, we continued through the second Grand Staff, I guess you could call it. It's all just one staff, but, you know, you go to the Grand Staff at first, and then it goes to a different location, and then you go to it again, and just a different part of the Grand Staff. You can't explore the full Grand Staff the first time you visit it. So you could say it's the second Grand Staff, or Grand Staff 2, whatever. Anyway, we took on the magic beast in the last episode at the very end, and we're in the glass chamber. We're going to move on to the next zone here. We finally have access to continue here. I'm guessing this will be the end of it. Got a boss battle coming up ahead, probably. Grand Staff Control Room.
You people understand nothing. This world is so incredible. Why have you not come to see this over the past 1,000 years?
Let me ask you, what remains that keeps you in this world?
Surely you felt the myriad of feelings interwoven in these people's lives. Don't you think the energy that evokes such feelings is incredible? The joy and sorrow they feel, the energy that keeps them alive, inherent in all people. If I am infected by this virus called emotions, I welcome it.
You say you find feelings incredible. How can you possibly attempt to control them?
It is because they are incredible that I covet their power. And I have come to know this desire through this world. As long as people live, I shall acquire unlimited power. And this body shall truly be immortal. Why do you not see how much better it would be to experience the joy of infinite power instead of the burden of your physical bodies?
Oh, please! People who talk on and on about power are rarely sane.
That's right! You tell him! You tell him, Mama!
Thanks, Ed.
You understand nothing! Overwhelming power will annihilate the people here. It's proven by the history that you so covet. In our 1,000 years here, haven't we seen countless nations rise and fall?
You should well know how much magic energy has adversely affected this world.
That's pointless, Ming. He's not listening to anything any of us are saying. For us, it's about trust and belonging in this world. You know what I mean? And all Fancy Pants wants here is reigns of power.
Wow! Pretty well said for you, Terrence. I owe you a little respect.
A little? That was my best stuff.
Well, it looks like we shall never agree. There is only one thing to do. There can be no death for the likes of us. Our fight would be unending. Shall we entrust our fates to mortals then? What?
Jensen! Jensen! Oh, Jensen. All right.
Cain! What have you learned from all the distasteful tasks I assigned you to? Was it not one of my rules that you should never bring anything unnecessary into your place of work? To bring mortals here is little better than putting ourselves in shackles. Don't you agree? Rise, Jensen. You shall now earn the money I paid you. Your efforts are futile. You cannot break the spell. Before he left Uran with Cain, he entered into a contract with me. As long as that contract remains in force, Jansen shall be my puppet!
Oh shit. So I gotta fight Jansen here, I guess. There's probably a way to break it though or something. I don't think you actually like defeat him there, right? I guess we'll see what happens. I don't really know. I never got this far in the game, as you guys know. If you saw episode 1.
This is your combat, is it not? Will you attack your friend? It must be easy for you to kill this world. After all, you've seen countless other deaths. I can sense Jensen's emotions at this very moment. Even after he's lost self-control, he's still concerned for you.
Here goes!
You cannot save this man, despite what you feel. You immortals should understand this better than anyone. It doesn't matter anymore. Everything will end soon. And my world will begin! All right. Time to stop playing around. Our contract has been fulfilled. Get out of my sight.
Jensen.
You are all so pathetic. Caring for these weak mortal fools is nothing but a waste of time!
Time only deepens our thoughts, Kagura. These thoughts may appear ephemeral to us, but their impact can last forever.
Is that all you've managed to learn in 1,000 years, Kaim? become a god.
Return. You shall return immediately.
What? What is that?
Return? Never! I shall break the link that joins the two worlds and remain here and rule forever!
Energy dispersed. Darkness has begun. Hang in there. This is no place for us to die. Come on, Mac. Okay. I am.
We can't let Gongora escape.
Oh, finally. Hold on to that anger, your worshipness.
Shit.
We're getting out of here.
I am so sorry. I don't know what happened.
Forget it. This isn't your fault.
Does it hurt?
Yeah. Listen, I am so sorry. I couldn't control myself.
Alright, just like experimental staff, we gotta get out of here. Get back to the upper connection station on the Nautilus before time runs out. Now time before the grand staff crumbles is displayed on top left of the screen. Time will continue to pass during battle with enemies. Open the menu screen to pause it. When the timer at the top left of the screen reaches 0, grand staff will completely collapse, leaving you with no escape. I don't even know how to get back. Because of all the damn like platforms and shit in this. I'll do my best. Let's lead back to the back here, and then we gotta descend. As low as we can go, but I have to rotate. Okay, now we're on the lowest level. Where do we go from here? Shit.
I'm always ready.
I have flee, so I'm just gonna flee from the enemies to save as much time as possible. Definitely make sure to flee because you don't want to fight. Right now the time limit going. I'll be down here. Yeah, I think this is where we gotta go. Yep, we're good. That's a dead end. Right over here. Going down. Going up. And then we go around. There we go. Made it. Plenty of time to spare.
Gongora has been a disaster for this world, but we don't belong here either. Our existence here only invites chaos. Even without magic energy, immortals have no place here. And yet you plan to remain, Ming? We should go back.
Is that what you want, Kaim? I know you said you have no need for the past, but what have you learned over the last 1,000 years?
There are things here that I don't want to lose either. But our mission is clear. We must go back.
Stop! I don't want to hear that now! So many things have become important to us in 1,000 years' time. As they should have. That's what's kept us alive till now.
Seth.
So we have to stop Gongora, right? He'll destroy everything that's important to us.
There's only one place Gongora will go.
Yes, the Tower of Mirrors.
Alright, so if you go farther ahead, you'll go to the Tower of Mirrors, and that'll be the end of the game, pretty much. We're not going to do that, though. We got to do the Temple of Enlightenment still. I'm going to make a backup save. Well, actually, I guess, should I just go ahead and beat the game and then do the Temple of Enlightenment? Maybe I should just go ahead and beat the game. I do really want to beat the game. And it's going to be too easy if I go to the Temple of Enlightenment and level up a lot there. Well, let's first go back we'll we'll head to Salmon and we'll see if we could buy anything that I missed in the Grand Staff, and then I'll probably just go ahead and beat the game, you know. That way I don't over level, you know. Because if we go to the Temple of Enlightenment, we're going to over level like crazy. I don't know if you need to over level. It might be too difficult to beat the main storyline right now. I might need to be higher level, I don't know, but I'm going to try it. What? Oh, I must have got all the items in the Grand Staff. Wow. Yeah, I must have got all the items. Because it would be open. That's what it said on the guide I was looking at. On the wiki. Since it's closed, that means that I got every item, I guess. I thought I may have missed some in the first Grand Staff, but I guess I didn't. I somehow got them all. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and go beat the game, I guess. Not in this episode, obviously, but soon enough. We will beat the game. Probably in the next couple episodes. And then I'll load up my save. And we'll do the Temple of Enlightenment. Maybe we gotta go underwater. Yep, there we go.
They're here.
Angora!
Whoa! What's happening? Everyone! What's going on?
Something's burning.
Oh, it's me! Over here! Stay out of the light! Get out! Hurry!
Time has returned to us.
Kain, do you feel it?
It feels different. The force that pervades my body is from our world.
We're not letting you get away, Gangora!
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. There is no better place for me to fight immortals than here.
What?
In this light, it's like being in a part of our own world. Here, beyond the mirrors, time flows normally. We are no longer immortal. In this light, one could say, death lives.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Death lives.
But Grandstaff has fallen! What's left for you?
You do not understand. I have conquered Ura and vanquished Gotsa. This magic energy will be enough to annihilate the Queen of Numara and gain the throne of the gods!
If that's the only answer you come to after a millennium, there's no future for you!
A millennium! What will it be like to die after living a millennium? First, I shall deal with you who stand in my way. Then, I shall destroy these cursed mirrors! This light that leads us to our death is now the source of life for a mighty beast. This great beast, born of powerful magic energy, do you think your puny magic can possibly defeat it?
I'm not sure what the hell happened to my microphone there, but it's working now. Maybe it wasn't on the whole time. That's going to be bad if it wasn't. But if you didn't hear anything before, we beat the Grand Staff, and now we're in the Tower of Mirrors, and we're going to be ending the game. I decided to do that instead of going to the Temple of Enlightenment. We'll go to the Temple of Enlightenment after beating the final boss. So, there you go. I don't even know if I'll be able to beat the final boss right now, though. I might need to level up some. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if we're able to win. And I'll finally have beaten Lost Odyssey, guys. So it's been I gotta say this in the video, I'm sorry, but you just gotta listen to me. It's been almost a 15-year-long journey to beating this game. I played this game 3 other times. Once back in 2010, I got the disc 2. Disc 2 did not work. That's when I borrowed it from my cousin. He let me borrow it. Got disc 2. His disc 2 did not work. Then in 2015, I bought the game on eBay. I was like, cool. Finally beat this game. I got disc 4. The first 3 discs worked perfectly. Disc 4 did not work. And I know I could have bought another disc 4 on eBay, and it probably would have worked, but I didn't want to risk it, because what if I bought it and it didn't work, that was in my mind, and I was kind of pissed off at that time anyway, because I wanted to beat the game so badly. I didn't really want to wait on another disc, that kind of just ruins the game, because in eBay it takes a while to ship, It'd probably have been a week before I was able to play it again, and I'd probably have forgotten what I did, in that week's time. Because my long-term memory is really good, but my short-term memory is pretty bad. So the fact that I'd have to take a gap in playing it would have been bad for me, So I don't know, I just never played it again until 2022, when I did a walkthrough of the game. This time I was playing on emulator. I had to do a factory reset of the game, or not factory reset of the game, factory reset of my PC, and I had lost my save file, unfortunately, even though I know for a fact I transferred it to a hard drive. For some reason, it didn't transfer properly or something, I don't know, but it was not on my external hard drive. So, in 2022, I lost my save file on disc 4. After beating the Great Ancient Ruins. And now we are finally here. And what's the date? It is March 28th, 2024 at 5:42 p.m. And I'm on Xbox, as you can tell, digital. And we're going to beat Lost Odyssey, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. But no, in all seriousness though, I'm happy to finally be able to beat this game. It's about damn time. So let's do this thing. I'm looking forward to beating it. I've never looked forward to beating a game really. Usually I don't really care really. Ooh, you beat a game. It's not a big deal, you know. People make a big deal out of it. It's not really a big deal. Well, some people do, not everybody. I don't want to lump everybody in the same category, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. But for this game, for me personally, it is a major deal. So I'm going to be saying this at the beginning of the next episode too. That's how important it is for me to get that out there. Because this has been pretty much a lifelong journey of trying to beat this game. 15 years is a long time. But let's do it. I'm not going to be commentating over the bosses, obviously, so keep that in mind. That boss is pretty easy, but I guarantee that wasn't the final boss. We obviously have to beat Gongora. I don't know if he's the final boss either. I don't know. I don't know what the final boss is, so I guess we'll see.
Don't underestimate our 1,000 years.
Don't forget, you're no different than us.
Yes, your fear of death exists here just like ours.
Me? I am fearful?
Your desire for some grand throne of the gods shows your fear.
Nonsense! I do not fear death. Death is my existence as a god! Are you fools ready to battle this god?
Just when you thought you've seen everything. Great.
Alright, now it's final boss time, it looks like.
This'll help. never win unless we block the power from the mirrors.
Damn it. That's it? Well, if that's the case, then... Yeah.
Jensen!
Here we go.
Jensen!
No, Jensen!
Everyone help! Help! Spot the light!
Aye, aye, sir! I'll help too. Come on!
You got it! Works for me!
Let's do it!
Everyone, stop!
Hurry! Take the door down before it's too late!
Alright, is that it? Was that the final boss? I don't know if it was or not. But it might have been. I beat Lost Odyssey. Assuming that's the final boss and there's not another one. Sometimes you think it's the final boss and then they throw another boss at you. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I finally beat it. 15 years. I've never saw the ending to this game either, so this is going to be the first time I've ever seen it. So this is pretty awesome. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching this playthrough. I mean, it's been a journey. A journey of a game I wanted to beat for so damn long. And finally going to happen soon here. Thank God, and thank all you for watching as well.
We did it!
Serves you right, you freak!
Jansen, that's enough! Drop the barrier!
I'm trying, but something's not... I'm not sure what's wrong.
It won't go away!
What's going on? Check it out!
It's magic energy. The magic energy that formed the barrier. It's causing the power to increase. It's eating through!
This is bad! Time is moving faster!
What do we do?
No. It's happening again!
Not again! Looks like we're gonna be mummies before we lose our clothes.
I think this is the end.
You can't leave me like this.
I'm so glad I met you. You made a guy like me feel like an honorable man. If only for a little while.
No! You have to get out!
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Jensen! I can't move. We'll be okay. Mom is waiting for us. I'm sure we'll see you in the Aurora. Don't talk like that!
No!
Sit! Get up! I can't move anymore. Your Graceness, I'm older than you know.
Sen!
Mama, it looks like I'm gone before you.
Stop talking like that!
Declaring my love to you at the end before dying. Noble, isn't it? I always wanted to play the dying hero, but
really not really. I don't feel good. Any thoughts?
Jensen.
I love you. Ming.
Can we do something, Kyle? What will we tell her? She wanted us to take care of her. You're our responsibility.
Hang on! Sid! Let me go. I can't hang on anymore. I can It's Gongora! What? I have won. What do you mean? Do you want to save them? Break the mirrors! Do it yourselves! Yeah! That's it! Use that and destroy the mirrors! But after you do so, we will never be able to return! My time has come! Grand Staff is not my only weapon. I have prepared storage tanks of energy everywhere! And with its power, I shall control the world! I shall lock your memories away for all eternity!
Break the mirrors! Kyle! Hurry! I'll be seeing ya. We're going back first. Sam!
Just breathe, it's all right.
I don't think we should stay here any longer.
Let's go.
Yeah, right.
is locked. It won't move.
What's that?
What's happening?
Whoa! What? Don't let go? What are you, nuts?
It's loosened up.
Right! Good move!
I don't feel the rudder.
It's Seth. Yes. Yes, it is.
Mama? She's here now?
It's so warm.
Seth, what a woman.
Mama. Just when I had finally found you.
Sarah? Seth isn't dead, is she?
No. She went home to her own world.
Is that not the same as death for an immortal?
In a sense, yes. Seth. Until we meet again.
Dear Seth, are you well? A quiet normalcy has at last returned to this world. Even now, in all kinds of places, people are meeting, parting, smiling, crying, raging, grieving, filled with all kinds of emotions everywhere. Looking back at it all, What this world has is imagination. It would be too much to say that this world was created by such imagination. You should also know that we have once again been infected by the virus of emotions. But I will cherish the experience of them now. It was feelings, after all, that allowed me to love Kaim. I have no desire to reject these thoughts. You remember Cook and Mac? Liram entrusted these sweet jewels to Kaim and me. We are now all four of us, living in Liram's old house. Our life is so ordinary, but those everyday things are more fun than I would have imagined. Tolton returned to his place as king. He and Ming both asked Kaim for help in governing, but he turned them down, and we bought a large farm. We're leading a much simpler life, working with other farmers in the area to grow what each season allows us to. And for me, once I see Kaim and the children off each morning, I continue to write my history of magic energy, one page at a time. Given all that I have seen of this world, I want to leave a proper record.
All right.
Oh, I nearly forgot. We have big news. Something fun is about to happen. Something that'll make history. Today, we have another celebration.
Yo! What a great-looking family!
Hi, Sir. Thanks for picking us up. Good to see you again. Hi,
I'm telling you, you guys sure are demanding. What am I? Your chauffeur? On aboard! Dan! Are we late?
Not to worry. Do we, Bruce?
I don't know. Lately, Tolton has turned into a real kingly type of guy. Everything is organized down to the last detail. He's got a schedule for everything. Hey, he might have started already.
The bride and groom shall step forward. Jensen Freed, do you take Ming Numara as your wife, promising to love her for all eternity?
I do.
Ming Numara, do you take Jensen Freed as your husband, promising to love him for all eternity?
I do.
Wow. Please seal your promise with a kiss.
Kiss. Yeah, this is my favorite part. Oh, all these people, though. Gotta make this look good. King Jansen. Wow. I mean, I cannot believe this is happening to me.
I, King Tolton, also have a promise to make. As a friend and as the ruler of Ura, as of this moment, I will do my best to restore the world to its native state, filled with love and mercy.
So wonderful. Oh, Shiny
Congratulations are in order, Mama. I know you can see this.
So, Sarah, shall we try for another millennium?
I'd like that. So happy, Kaim.
I don't think the memories will be as painful as they were in the last one.
So once we've raised the children as Lyram asked, then what?
We can take it easy. Eternity's not so bad.
She love it here. Hey, it's Kaim! Hi, Kaim! Zero! Zero! Hi! Look at you!
Heavy.
Yeah, that's great. I think we should do that everywhere. All right.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the end of Lost Odyssey. My 15 year of wanting to beat this game, or close to 15 years of wanting to beat this game, it finally happened. Yeah, I'm glad to have finally beat it, and that was a pretty good ending. I like the ending. The part where they were in that light or whatever, you know, and the mortals were in the light. I knew they weren't gonna die. I mean, come on, that would have been so stupid. So it was kind of obvious that whole segment I knew was bullshit. But yeah, I knew that was gonna be. I knew they were gonna survive, obviously. And then Seth ended up going with Gongora to back to their world. All the immortals came from a different world. Yeah. And then obviously Ming married Jansen, which is, if you see Jansen at the beginning of the game, you know, like he's just like a basic guy and he's ladies' man or whatever, and then he ends up with the queen. Obviously Kaim and Kaim and Sarah are gonna live out the rest of their lives forever for another millennium. And they're gonna raise Cook and Mac. And yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good ending. It would have been nice if they would have showed Seth in the other world, though. I think that'd have been cool. Like maybe with a bunch of pirates or whatever. Maybe she found some pirate friends in the other world, in her world. That would have been cool. But anyway, it's time for the review of Lost Odyssey. The ending was definitely really good, though. Anyway, we're gonna start with music because that's the easiest to review. It's Nobuo Uematsu, guys. You already know it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. Like, you don't even have to think about it. It's a 10 out of 10. Perfect music. Nobuo Uematsu always hits. His music always hits different than every other composer. He is absolutely on another level when it comes to music in JRPGs. He's just built different, guys. He's just built different. Yeah, he's damn near perfect. Like, I could not give any of his music lower than a 10. Like, it's just always a 10. Final Fantasy music's always a 10. Lost Odyssey, 10 music. Gameplay, I'm going to give it a 9, actually. I was going to give it a 9.2. I think I'm going to give it a 9. The reason I'm giving gameplay a 9 is because the best part of the gameplay is learning stuff from accessories or learning stuff from skills, you know, from the mortal characters. That's the part I liked the most, was learning all the skills and everything. The gameplay itself was really slow. But I do think it's still amazing gameplay. Like I said, I gave it a 9, so that's really good score. But it does have its, you know, it's like it's really slow and all that. So, yeah, 9 out of 10 on gameplay. The story, you know, it had its moments where it was like, they should have did more with Sarah, I will say that much. Sarah felt like she didn't do anything the whole game, right? Kaim barely had anything to say throughout the game either because he was a very shy person, like kind of like Squall. They were kind of portraying him like Squall, you know. He reminds me of Squall. It worked in Final Fantasy VIII, but I don't know, I just wanted Kaim to feel more important, I guess. All the Immortals they did really well with. But yeah, Sarah and Kaim just like, I don't know, just didn't really have much dialogue throughout the game. Except for at the end with Sarah. Sarah was talking a lot in that little dialogue she was doing. I like that. That was really well done. They gave Sarah a little bit more voice acting at the end. The whole immortal theme was definitely pretty unique. Obviously not realistic at all. Because no one's immortal. Nothing is immortal. In fact, would be more to say. There's literally not a single thing on this planet that's immortal. Nothing lasts forever. But it was definitely a cool concept. Now, was it well done? I don't know. Because if you're immortal, then how can your HP drop to 0, you know? I get that they had to do that for gameplay sense. Because you couldn't get a game over then if you could never die, right? But I don't know, it's just... it's just weird, you know? Like... Like, maybe they could have done it where if your HP drops to 0, you get ejected from the battle. Like, the immortal will run away from the battle. Because they're like they're in so much pain, you know, that they have to run away. That they can't withstand the pain. I think that would have been a better way to do it. They're automatically ejected. You could still heal them, and then they'll come back, you know. But their HP can't be dropped to 0. Like, they go to 1 HP, they run away, and then you heal them, and then they come back. So it's kind of like they still die, you know, but they are just not on the floor dead, you know, like they're dead. So I think that would have been a better way to do it. It would have made sense thematically to do that. Because they're immortal, they can't die. So, yeah, they can only get reduced to 1. Once they're at 1 HP, they automatically leave the battle, and then you heal them, and they come back into the battle. And I would just get rid of persistence at all. Immortals can't use persistence. That's what I would have done. That's how I would have built it. So, story, overall... Oh, the end. We got 125 points, too. Gongora was definitely a good villain. No doubt about that. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. He's definitely a pretty good villain. But yeah, Sarah I wasn't really too big of a fan of. Like I said, Cook and Mac were fine. I mean, it's weird having kids in your party. I will say that much, but hell, a lot of Final Fantasy games, like Yuffie, she's like 16 years old, you know. So, what are Cook and Mac like? I don't know, like probably between 8 and 12. You know, Yuffie's not much older than them, you know. But it's just weird, and also didn't like the fact that they were calling Cook and Mac were calling them Kym and Sarah instead of calling them Grandpa and Grandma. You know, I didn't like that. Did they even say Grandpa or Grandma the whole entire game? Like, I don't think they did. So, yeah, I wasn't really too big of a fan of that. It would have been nice to also have Lyrim in your party, you know? Like, instead of Lyrim dying, the immortals actually found a way to cure her, and, you know, she's in your party throughout the game. I think that would have been cool. That could have gave her own set of skills and everything as well. Like, one of her skills could be like family loyalty or something like that. Or she like puts a buff on Kym and Cook and Mac. You know, or something like that. And then the immortals can learn that too. And then when the immortals learn it, they can use it on everybody. Everybody's one big family, you know. That's just an example, you know. I'm going to give the story an 8 out of 10. I think that's fair. They could have did more character development with some of the characters. Like I said, Sarah and Kym barely had anything to say throughout the game either. You just control them throughout the game. You don't even have to have Kym in your party. You could remove him from the party. if you want to. No point in doing that though, because you always want your immortals in your party, but at least they give you the option to take them out if you don't want to use them. But in a lot of games, you can't really remove your main character. Seth's also, I wish they had put more dreams with the other characters besides just Kime. A lot of the 1,000 Years of Dreams were Kimes, right? It would have been nice if they would have spread it out, like gave 10 to each character and made 40 dreams altogether and 10 for each character. I think that would have made it up to probably a 9.5 out of 10. But the fact that all the dreams were Kimes, most of the dreams were Kimes, is kind of... That was why Kime felt important in the game, was because of the dreams, not really because of what he did during the story. I guess they wanted to portray... They wanted Kime to feel important because of the dreams, I guess, is what Hironobu Sakaguchi is going for, so... Okay, with that said, okay, maybe they did give Kime a little more development because of all the dreams and everything. But Sarah definitely was a fail, except for at the end when she had all that dialogue. And her voice lines in battle are kind of annoying as well. So that's another negative. I never really found Cook and Mac to be annoying though, which is weird. A lot of the kid characters in games are really annoying. But Cook and Mac wasn't that annoying. So I won't really hold it against them for that. But I will say it's weird that they were kid characters in the game. What else we got? I think that's about all I can cover with the storyline, guys. Ced was cool. I liked him. You get him so late in the damn game, that's another thing. Like, in terms of story, I'm also giving it an 8 out of 10 because you get the character so damn late in the game. You don't get Ced until, like disc 3? Or disc 4? I don't know. You get him late in the game, though. Same for Tolton. You get him so late as well. It's like, come on. They couldn't have incorporated them earlier. And Ced wasn't even part of the story. A lot of the times. He was just at the end. Tolton, at least, was in the story quite a lot. So he had plenty of character development. But Ced barely had any. Sarah had barely had any, like I said. So, yeah. I would say Ced and Sarah are the two that they really dropped the ball on. I would have put Ced at the beginning of the game if I was Hironobu. And have it where he doesn't learn his good abilities until later, Like make him where he doesn't really have a whole lot of good stuff at the beginning. But yeah, 8 out of 10 story. Definitely a good game in terms of story, but nowhere near great or perfect or amazing or anything like that. So let's see, we did music, we did gameplay, we did story, graphics. For the game at this time, it was ahead of its time. Like, it was ahead of its time. You can't say I'm wrong about that. This game was ahead of its time. It looked really good for a 360 game. It looked like basically every other 360 game. It was maybe even slightly better than some other ones. Like, it's definitely comparable to The Last Remnant. Last Remnant had pretty high graphic fidelity. So did this game. But I won't give it a 10. There's not really many games I'd give a 10 out of 10 in graphics. We'll give it a 9 out of 10. I think that's generous. It's really hard to give a graphics a 10 out of 10 unless it's like top notch. And I would say top notch graphics would be Final Fantasy 13. You can hate on 13 all you want, but if you want to set the bar is Final Fantasy 13. And it just looks better than Lost Odyssey. So, yeah, 13 is the bar, and that came out on that came out on 360 as well. So, yeah, 13 is a 10 out of 10 in graphics. Lost Odyssey a 9. I don't think there's anything wrong with how Lost Odyssey looks. It's a good looking game. Overall, I'm gonna give it a 9 point. I think a 9.3. My top 5 are 9.5s, and then my favorite game is a 10 out of 10. And then 2 through 5 are 9.5s. Lost Odyssey is a 9.3. My seventh favorite JRPG. So yeah, 9.3. And that's my final review of Lost Odyssey. Is it a perfect game? No. But it's definitely an amazing game. And everybody should play it if they haven't already, which most people already have. We're going to save it, and we're going to load up my other save. Because we're not done yet. We still have to do the Temple of Enlightenment and the backyard as well. But yeah, the game just resets probably is what's going to happen here. I'm going to save it into 3 files though, so I don't overwrite it. I'll load it up and see what happens, but it's probably going to be the same thing. I don't know if there's New Game Plus in this, though. I guess we can check. I don't know if there is or not. This is a long episode, by the way. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely New Game. There's definitely New Game Plus because he has 3,000 HP. We'll go to the menu though. So we'll get to this segment here and then we'll open the menu. 27 damage. We'll see what all you keep in New Game Plus and everything. We got a giant penis. machine. Alright, so you don't keep your money. You also, basically you don't keep anything except for you start at level 50. You don't keep any of your skills either. So you just start the game at level 50, okay? Is the enemy's level 50. Let me get to a battle real quick here. I can tell if they're higher level if they actually deal damage to me. I don't think they'll be doing damage to a level 50 character. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that, I think you just start level 50. Now, technically, if you want to play through the game again, by the time you get to the end of the game, you'll be probably around level 99 or something like that. So it might actually be a benefit to go through the game again. If you don't want to level up in the Temple of Enlightenment, you just want to play through the game again, you'll probably be level 99, and then you'll be able to beat the DLC by the time you beat the game. So it might actually be a benefit to play through the game again, guys. That's just my thought, though. You can do it if you want to. But this will be it for Lost Odyssey until the next episode, where we'll head to the Temple of Enlightenment, which will probably be uploaded tomorrow, obviously, because I upload a video every day, so an episode every day. So thanks for watching. I'm glad I finally beat the game. Later.